Hey guys, I'm here. We just got our first trailer for Wonka, starring Timothée Chalamet as the titular character, as Willy Wonka himself. And this story is, it's not the one we've had up until this point. It is very much like a how did he become the Willy Wonka that we know and love and fear in that first film. And I'm very curious about this one. It says it's kind of blending the two different versions of the character together into something wholly its own. So I'm very interested in seeing at least the vibe that this movie goes for. I really do love the original, man. I really do. It's really hard to like compare to Gene Wilder's iteration of the character, but then again, like with this being like a younger version, maybe we could see how he grows into that. You know, there's some redeeming qualities of the Tim Burton version, not many, but it definitely swung. Don't know if it hit the ball, but it swung. But with that said, let's check out this new trailer for our next dive into the Wonkaverse. Here we go.
I've spent the past 7 years traveling the world perfecting my craft. See, I'm something of a magician, inventor, and chocolate maker. So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that, reverse it.
Mr. Wonka, I can see you're a man of great
Alrighty then.
What are you doing?
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? Dark, white, nutty, absolutely insane.
Many people have come here to sell chocolate. They've all been crushed by the chocolate cartel. You can't get a shop.
The chocolate cartel?
And you can't sell chocolate without a shop.
Aw.
No daydreaming.
What are we gonna do, Willy?
Huh?
A double huh?
Give a pencil and paper.
Uh-huh.
I got an idea. I know things haven't been easy for you. They're gonna get better.
You promise?
I pinky promise. That's the most solemn vow there is.
Where do we start?
A good chocolate chip is simple.
Where's this? It's just weird.
What's happening? Who wants a chocolate that makes it fly?
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Who's for a Humberjack?
Nothing to see here. Just a small group of people defying the laws of gravity.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Gallery Gourmet, my name is Willy Wonka.
He's good. Too good.
Pretty sure I've gained about 150 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
You could change her life, Mr. Wonka. Change all their lives.
Run away!
Every good thing in this world started with a dream. So you hold on to yours.
No.
There we go, Mama. Mark my words. This is gonna be the greatest chocolate shop the world has ever seen. So you're the funny little man who's been.
Oh my lord.
Have you know that I am a perfect
Oh, God.
size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late. I've started dancing now. Once we've started, we can't stop.
Dude, look at that cast. Dude, are you serious? Hugh Grant. Hugh fucking Grant is an Oompa Loompa. Once we started dancing, I just can't stop. All right, I gotta say, it looks really charming. I like the vibe that they're going for. It's not hyper serious. It's just playful. It's fun. It's whimsical. It's got this fantasy element of it to where it's kind of like this Alice in Wonderland meets this chocolatier meets kind of like Peter Pan almost in a way, with this magical element in there as well. I love, I don't know. I've always really found myself endeared with the world that was crafted with the book. And even that first film, there's always like this borderline, you don't know exactly what you're going to be getting into once you start to engage with Willy Wonka. And like we see those seeds here, like let's say he gave that candy to some people and there wasn't that glass ceiling, they would just go into space and they would be dead. Dude is like always skirting the edge on being a murderer. It's wild. And I think that's like some of the magic that comes with this, because you just don't know what to expect. And it always keeps you kind of on your toes. It always keeps you on guard. And I like the way that Timothée is playing this as well, because it is also vaguely unhinged in this way, where it's this borderline like breach between his daydreams, his actual talents, and the reality of the situation versus his ambitions and aspirations and all this stuff. And then of course we get to see some of these fantastical elements of him like going out and, you know, foraging for the ingredients that he's going to use, and then stumbling upon, or not even stumbling upon, being stalked by one of these Oompa Loompas who has followed him back. And this is how they've kind of, maybe this is how they form this relationship to start off this journey to build their factory. So yeah, I'm very curious to see how this performs. And not like, you know, box office wise or anything like that, but I just mean like how it performs its message, how it performs this narrative, the story. I just want to see how they execute on this concept and this idea. And yeah, man, I like the colors. I like the vibe. I like the aesthetic. It looks pretty. It looks fun. It looks pretty sweet. I did not intend that. And you know, it's directed by Paul King, who, you know, obviously it says from the director of Paddington, and I've heard amazing things about Paddington 1 and 2. I've still never seen either of them. It's definitely a pair of films that I definitely want to check out. Dude, especially after, what was it? What was that movie? The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, that Nick Cage film with him and Pedro Pascal, where they hammered home just how important it is to see that film, man. And, you know, that more than anything has raised my curiosity about it. But yeah, man, I definitely want to check this one out. But what do you guys think? What are the vibes that you guys got from the trailer? I would love to know. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sher, Ryan, Karen, Philly Vane, York, Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, and Eric Official. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.